Since tying the knot in June of 2020 after meeting in 2016 on the set of her Slumber Party music video, Britney Spears and Sam Asghari have never been a relationship people were totally happy about. In February, sources close to the couple reportedly became concerned about a few marital problems, and on Wednesday, multiple sources confirmed to People magazine that the couple had officially filed for divorce after their 14-month union, with Sam being the leading force of it. Today, we're going to be counting down the top 10 Britney Spears and Sam Asghari's divorce warning signs. At number 10 is the prenup. Before getting married at their lavish intimate ceremony last June, Britney Spears and Sam Asghari signed a prenup agreement which many say was in her favor. The contract stated that any money made before the marriage was protected, meaning that Sam wouldn't see a dime of that hit me baby one more time money. Prenups are pretty common to see in the celebrity sphere. I mean, cover your assets is better to be safe than sorry, but it could also point towards the couple or possibly someone in the couple's circle not feeling too confident that the couple would be in it for the long haul. After filing for divorce on Wednesday, Sam seemed to have some second thoughts about signing this agreement, releasing a threat to blackmail Spears if she does not agree to renegotiate. He allegedly said that if he is not financially compensated for the divorce in way of spousal support and reimbursement for attorney fees, he will leak, quote, extraordinarily embarrassing information about the singer. This comes as incredibly disappointing as well as absolutely horrible, due to Asghari appearing as a supportive role in Britney's recovery journey and slamming the Britney Spears documentary for being disgusting and sensationalized, going on to accuse those who took part in it of using Britney as a money-making machine, which in hindsight is a bit hypocritical. Many people have begun to speculate that this abrupt change of pace is show of Sam's true character and intentions with his marriage to Britney, accusing him of just wanting notoriety and an easy way into movie work and money, going so far as to call him a parasite, which, given the facts of the matter, I tend to agree with. At number 9 is Octavia Spencer's warning. After Britney announced her engagement in September of 2021 with the Iranian actor, in an Instagram post of her flipping off the camera while wearing a huge diamond, actress Octavia Spencer didn't even have a moment of congratulatory spirit. She headed straight to the comment section of the post saying plainly, quote, make him sign a prenup. Spencer received quite a huge deal of backlash for her comments and later decided to issue an apology to the newlyweds, stating that she was just making a joke. A pretty brazen joke, but a joke nonetheless, although Britney did indeed take her advice. However, amid Sam's decision to file for divorce and threats to renegotiate the prenup, fans have begun to realize that Octavia may have had some foresight into the situation and been right in giving Spears the advice all along. At number 8 is when reports surfaced that Sam was not sleeping in their house. Yesterday, TMZ released news that Sam has reportedly moved out of his and Britney's mansion, allegedly living in his own place as of late. But before the news dropped, Sam was seen leaving the mansion frequently, more often than not, spending the night somewhere else. TMZ reported in May that the couple's inner circle has become increasingly worried about their status, speculating for there to be some deep trouble in paradise, as even in May he was already sleeping somewhere else most of the time. It was around that point in time where people began saying that it was a definitive that Sam was going to file for divorce. At number 7, Sam was seen not wearing his wedding ring, and then neither was Britney. After the divorce plans became public, fans began to look for clues, a timeline of sorts that may have pointed towards their inevitable end. Soon, details began to surface that hint at the split weeks before the official announcement, more specifically, a surreptitious part of an Instagram picture posted to the site late July that otherwise seemed standard. Just 2 weeks before the divorce news, Sam shared a heartfelt picture with his mother, Fatima, who had just endured and came out safe from what he vaguely termed a major incident. He wrote in the caption, "Moments like these remind us of life's preciousness." He wrote, indicating his intention to momentarily retreat from social media to focus on family. In this seemingly unrelated Instagram post, fans pointed out the conspicuous absence of his wedding band, and many thought this was him dropping a major clue that his marriage with Britney Spears was on the rocks. Lynn Spears commented under the post saying, quote, "Love this," with a heart emoji, but no mention was made about the missing ring. Apparently, Sam hadn't been wearing the ring for weeks prior to this. Britney was also seen sans her ring while on vacation with her longtime friend and manager Cade Hudson, and her husband was not present on said trip. A few days later, Britney continued to live it up on vacation, no ring once more. She posted a video set to Matt Hartke's London song from her trip to Puerto Rico, and notably still had nothing on her left hand. That same week, the singer was seen with a man who allegedly was a member of her security personnel while at a Starbucks in Dorado, Puerto Rico. On another instance of the couple choosing to leave the rings at home was when paparazzi photographed both Britney and Sam in separate locations at the time, each without their rings on. Asghari's rep exclusively alleged to Page 6 at the time, however, that there was no trouble in paradise. Brandon Cohen reaffirmed to us that his client simply took off his ring because he was, quote, filming a movie. At number 6 is the age gap. With Spears at 41 and Asghari at 29, they held a 13-year age gap between him. I don't know if that's right, I feel like it's 11, but like every single site was like 13. That's not right though. They held an 11-year age gap between them. While not being awful, being as they're both adults, many fans speculated that this difference in age would eventually prove difficult for them. Although the couple said time and again that this gap had no negative effect on their relationship. In 2022, Sam took to Instagram while celebrating his birthday, sharing a sweet photo album of of him and Britney poking fun at the difference in age in a caption that read, "Wow, 28 and counting. Most of you think I'm 49, but you're wrong." He went on to say how lucky he is to have such an incredible life with Britney, saying, quote, "I cherish and love everything I have with all I have." However, even after clarifying the gap isn't an issue, many have begun to discuss how it's hard to believe that a younger man could want to be with an older woman without some sort of financial or fame-seeking agenda. Obviously, this has roots in sexist and ageist ideologies, which may have people subconsciously believing that an older woman holds less value than a younger one, and thus it couldn't possibly be true that Sam truly loves her. But watching the divorce roll out and his behavior surrounding the prenup, it seems that Sam using Britney for his own gain may be the case after all, which is incredibly distressing to watch. At our halfway point, we have Britney's cheating allegations. The rumors of the Spears-Ashgari marriage being in shambles all came to a head about a week ago when Sam apparently confronted Britney about rumors he'd heard that she'd been cheating, and a source told ET that this allegation may have led to the decision of divorce, since it came about after months of them reportedly not getting along. This confrontation caused Britney to walk out on him. Although we don't know if this rumor has any truth to it, it has reportedly caused a rift in the relationship. Britney is adamant on the fact that she did not cheat, denying every accusation surrounding the matter, and apparently going through a lot of emotions because of it. However, as I mentioned previously, Britney was pictured by paparazzi on vacation with no wedding ring in sight, alongside a man who allegedly was a member of her security personnel while at Starbucks in Puerto Rico. We don't have any information on if this man was actually a member of her security, so people have speculated that this was when the cheating took place, or just when the rumors began. But honestly, I doubt she's in the mood to be seeing other people right now. At number 4 is the blowout fight. Earlier this year, TMZ unveiled a documentary delving into Britney's life, the same one that Sam called sensationalized and disgusting, just so we're on the same page. This documentary suggested that Spears and Ashgari's marriage was shaky. The report went so far as to insinuate that the singer may have had physical confrontations with Ashgari, and he seemed to be distancing himself from their shared home. As well, TMZ, who was first to report the news of the split, said these fights did not end as the divorce announcement got closer. In fact, they got worse. The decision to end things did not come about due to Sam's confrontation over rumors that she'd been unfaithful, but also the big blowout fight that came right after it. After the initial nuclear argument that Britney ended up leaving afterwards, there have been other pretty awful fights, including frequent screaming matches and even physical altercations, all of which were rooted in the accusations of infidelity. At number 3, we have Sam's cheating allegations. Although Sam was the one to accuse Britney of now understood to be baseless ideas of her being unfaithful to him before moving out of their home, it's now been brought to light that the femme ex-MB designer Morgan Osmond claimed to have been in a relationship with Sam back in 2017, weeks after he and Britney started dating. The designer posted and then quickly deleted an Instagram of her kissing Sam and claimed that he was just using Britney. The claims were then reposted by a fan on Twitter who wrote, quote, "Remember when Sam Ashgari cheated on Britney Spears with Morgan Osmond? She even came with pictures and video receipts. We know who the cheater is despite what he tells TMZ." Fans quickly began responding to the post, with one writing, quote, "I suspect he cheated in Vegas and we were right about that night according to Britney." Our runner-up on this list is the constant drama they were always in with one another. A source told ET that it's reportedly been very toxic between Britney and Sam for a very long time, with incredible ups and downs as well as irreconcilable differences, going on to say that it's actually very sad because Britney would be devastated if the marriage were to end. The source went on to say that although they still have love for each other, they still have their issues, including their tendency to argue over plenty of fundamental values. The couple was also said to feel as though each other's needs weren't being completely met. The arguments used to be petty, but apparently as of recent, things took a bad turn and their arguments became more serious and real. On number 1 spot goes to reports that Sam just couldn't handle her anymore. Back in January of this year, Britney and Sam were having dinner at Joey's restaurant in San Fernando Valley. Patrons immediately recognized her and started filming, which is allegedly what drove her to her subsequent erratic behavior. Eyewitnesses say Britney started acting manic and began yelling and talking incoherently. Sam decided he had had enough of it and stormed out of the restaurant soon after. And video obtained by TMZ shows Britney seated alone at the table as she talked what people described as gibberish. Britney left the restaurant with her bodyguard, who had to return to pay the bill. Weeks before the divorce announcement, Sam was said to be, quote, "at his wit's end" when it came to Britney's erratic behavior, although publicly defending her from critics during the Free Britney movements. But he was incredibly frustrated with her in private, which is hard to hear knowing that he was widely known as a supportive figure in Britney's recovery journey. And that is our list of the top 10 Britney Spears and Sam Ashgari divorce warning signs. Let us know if you forgot any in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.